ain't got it. Broke. We ain't got it. We broke.
Hey, I'm Shekhinah and you're listening to Two Broke Twimbos. A new car from this thing that we did, and then we were making music since 2011. You know, we were always writing together. 2012, he met everyone else. He met Sketchy A1, and then one of the days he invited me over and he's like, come to studio, I have a dope producer, you know, let's make something. So I went there, and the day that I went there, I was with them. I was a part of their little squad. We made music together. From that day, always, every time I'm in Durban, I'm there making music at Sketchy Studio. So Carl brought me to them, Carl showed me them, he introduced me to him, yeah. My first taste of quote-unquote success was, I think it was the song being signed to Universal. For me, that was like, wow. Where I come from, we can't even talk to Universal, you know. As an upcoming artist, it's hard to get a meeting with a label, to even, you know, say anything to a label. But they heard the song and they jumped on it. And I knew that once that song was in their possession, it was going to do well, you know. And it did, you know. Universal put it on and it was booming, you know. So for me, that felt like, wow, you know, the success. I know people at the label. Universal emails me. I have a rapport with them. Not everything else. That for me was a big deal.
So just to clarify, which song was that?
This was Back to the Beach.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first thing I did with Sketchy and with anyone on radio.
Okay.
Yeah.
And since then, obviously, we've seen the massive popularity. You've just signed to Ultra as well, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, let you know, the song got signed, just like Back to the Beach, the song is licensed. So the song got signed to Ultra overseas, and that's huge, and that's great, yeah.
So you as an artist
So
unsigned,
me as an artist, I'm unsigned.
Okay. So have Ultra expressed interest in signing future tracks, or signing you as an artist as a whole?
Not really, Not really, but what I've noticed about those people is that they're all on communication. All the big labels in the States, not that I know anything like really, but they all know my music. They're not really interested in me yet, and I understand. So it's my challenge to make them interested in me. I guess I haven't given them much to be interested in, I feel, you know. So once I'm ready to be like, this is my stuff, I know that I could have the conversation with them at least.
How would you describe your sound?
I like to describe it as like R&B pop. I think that's like a little bit of like R&B pop, and it's very soulful, but it's repetitive, and it's got all the elements that make a pop song, you know, all the little nitty-gritty things that make a pop single. It's got all of that, and my influences are R&B, so I kind of put that together, so it's like R&B soul pop. I don't know if that works, or if anyone's gonna say something, but R&B soul pop.
Yeah, your sound is what you say your sound is. No one's gonna say like, no, it's not.
But I feel like people might be like, you're not, you're this, but you know, someone did say that to me the other day. They're like, you're for the white crowd, bro. And I'm like, what? Really? I didn't know. I was for any crowd. I thought I was this. But yeah. The demographic is always mixed. I'm the one with the problem backstage when I'm like, damn, what am I going to do for this audience? I'm always challenged, always, because I have like a soul intro, and then I go into a hip-hop cover, I do a Nicki Minaj cover, like, you know, it's the same set, you know, just for comfortable sake, you know. So for me, the challenge is the audience. I get there, and for me, I just have to try and convince them that this is what you like, you know. Even though before they were listening to house and everyone was, you know, getting down, I have to convince them that, like, no, now we're gonna move like this now, you know. Like, it's difficult, dude. Like, and I can tell when I'm comfortable. Like, you know, I performed at Brown Beach Party, and I could tell that was my audience because they were okay with me being me. And you can tell that they'll dance to house, trap, So anything that plays, the audience will dance. That's the type of audience I hope to always have, you know.